Welcome, everyone, to the Gauntlet. It's been a while, but VCU LCS is back in full force. We'll have a almost doubleheader today. We're going to have our Gauntlet Round 1 now, and then at 10:30, Gum Squad will be playing the winner of this match in the second round of the Gauntlet. I am joined by Mr. Fat Cow.
Say hi. Hey, how we doing?
We are doing... So, both teams are using a sub today, which is interesting. I'm not going to impose any ban restrictions since both of them have last-minute subs. I think it would kind of be unfair.
Each team needs all the help they can get.
Exactly. I mean,
our ninth and 10th place teams, they got a long way to go to reach playoffs. I believe in neither. Sorry. Wow. It's hard to believe that either of these teams will make it out, but the Miracle Run will start now.
Miracle Run will indeed start now. We'll see if Ramley has gotten their heads out of the gutter after their 8-game losing streak or something, and then Bambi's Baskets looks like they're winning, and then up until the point that they lose, they're winning every single game. So we will see what happens. This will be exciting.
Do we know who won the first match?
Ramley won the first match, yeah, back in week one. Back in week one.
The teams have trained hard, some of them, and they're completely different teams.
They are completely different teams. Multiple roster changes coming in for each team over the course of the season due to internal conflicts. But, we will see if they're able to change things up a little bit, and we'll see who pulls out the win. I think this is actually one of the most exciting games yet, because these are the two last place teams in the standings.
So it should be pretty evenly matched.
It should be pretty evenly matched, right? That's the theory. I'm here for a banger of a game.
I'm here to laugh at least once.
Same. I'm also here to laugh at least once. So.
Who are you predicting to win this? I'm leaning. I think we talked about it in our pre-gauntlet podcast. I think we both picked Bambi's Baskets in this.
Yeah, I mean, even though Ramley does technically have the head-to-head against them and they're up in the standings compared to Bambi's Baskets, I think Ramley, over the course of the season, has continuously deteriorated. While Bambi's Baskets, every now and then they show signs of life every now and then. So I'm taking Bambi's Baskets to win this, albeit I feel like it would be a very, very close match.
I think it's going to be close as well. I haven't seen Ramley play in a while.
I haven't either. So this will be interesting.
Hopefully they went out in the practice fields. Some synergy down.
The practice fields.
In the training grounds.
In the training grounds. We shall see.
Hit the gym, hit the irons. Their league muscles.
Flexing their league muscles. This is going to be played on preseason patch, so expect some wacky builds, a lot of damage, some beaten by Boris, people building...
Plenty of beaten by Boris.
When I say beaten by Boris, I mean people building Kraken Slayer instead of Immortal Shield Bow. So,
I think you're underestimating the,
The Challenger. Real Philip is Challenger.
Interesting. It's our sub.
OMG, it's our sub. Oh my god. Plenty of beaten by Boris. I mean, Kraken Slayer is good. I think
Gale Force is good too. I feel like having extra flash is so useful. There's a reason why every single person takes flash, or pretty much every champion takes flash. Why not have two?
I think Gale Force Jhin is one of the most disgusting things I've seen in a while, so, it is what it is. Sorry for the delay. Mr. Dan, his client is currently patching, which means he hasn't played a single game since preseason actually hit, which means he will be... Dan, who is already the king of beaten by Boris, will continue to be...
I think this will actually help him.
Maybe. If no one knows what they're doing...
he'll have no idea what to build, so he'll just stumble into the right build.
Exactly. If you're already, building the wrong things and you don't know what's going on in preseason, who's to say you aren't going to continue Who's to say you aren't just like randomly gonna build the right thing?
I have my doubts, but I'm gonna try to be optimistic real quick.
You're gonna be optimistic.
I've been trying to be optimistic about Bambi's basket for the entire season. Why stop now?
Why stop now? I mean, it does have our boys on the team. I do want them to succeed, but sometimes it just
It
doesn't
hasn't
happen.
come together.
It really hasn't, and it feels bad. But
That's
eventually,
what Gauntlet's for. That's what the Gauntlet is for. They're gonna hit their stride, get some momentum going into playoffs, win all 4 games, beat who they play Washington League ball team, and then lose to somebody.
and then lose to Rams of Love.
Yes, I think that's the best case scenario for if you're a Bambi's Baskets fan.
Looks like their sub just left, so.
Well, not the real sub. Someone joined.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm like eating dinner at the same time, so it is what it is.
Do we put a password on this? Probably not.
Well, I don't think we did. That's why I usually like to make it. Guys, if you're waiting for the game, or if you're making the lobby, please, for the love of God, put.
Or
Please,
you can just
yeah,
make sure you kick people like quickly,
yeah.
efficiently.
Carouse, thank you for the sub. Tier 1. Subscribe for another 4 months. Thank you very much, sir. And your message is highlighted. Big Ichi greater than Wandon. Very much a fact. There's a reason Big Ichi was MVP instead of Wandon.
He's in.
He is in. Do you have the pro draft link?
I do.
All right.
I do.
Any moment
Unless
now.
they make a new one.
I think it's probably the same. I'm just going to move over to the pro draft. Hopefully get picks band started as soon as possible.
Ready checks are coming in clutch. The bands start. Fiddlesticks first round ban, targeting Bambi Cinder as usual. Wouldn't be surprised. What was a Lilia ban as well?
Maybe a Lilia ban.
Plays.
I feel like if you leave a Fiddle and Lilia, he's just going to go to the jungle, even though he has been playing ADC recently.
He's been playing like ADC Graves, which has been weird, but I've seen it work, and I don't know how, but it killed people. It was interesting to watch.
Yeah, I feel like normally Graves would just get bullied by the range disadvantage, but if he makes it work, he makes it work. Nothing much else to say about it, but that is Vice Lele's Talia gone off the table. I'm curious to see what else they would ban for Ramley. All right, looks like they're hard. Good. Yeah, they're hard targeting Vice here.
Yeah, targeting the captains usually a pretty good option. It's hard to go wrong with not letting their best player get their best champs. I enjoy it from time to time. I haven't done it always, but I enjoy it from time to time. And there was the Graves as well. No 8 Graves ADC, or jungle for that matter.
That is the ADC Graves ban. But with Graves ban, we could potentially see Samira being picked up by Bambi's Baskets, as Dan does play a decent amount of Samira in the ADC position, as we could see Charlie potentially going to the jungle once again.
Would Shield Bow activate on her ult?
It does, yeah. So Shield Bow, what happens is it gives you flat lifesteal, right? So it's normally 15% lifesteal, or it's like 15 or 12% lifesteal, but I know once the shield activates, that number goes up to 27. So provided you don't get blown up past the shield bow, you will heal back to full HP if you're continuously in combat, which is kind of insane to think about.
We have the VCU LCS Classic first pick Malphite. The Mordekaiser's response, making the AP top laner make him double think, or make him think again about buying extra armor. But also, I don't think it's the greatest matchup for Mordekaiser, since it's fine. just kind of as most Mordekaiser Master kind of sucks early because Malphite can just do you. And it's kind of hard to hit him when he's got the extra movement speed. But
Yeah.
later in the game, it's gonna be hard for the Malphite to wave clear against the Mordekaiser.
Oh,
Good
most
pick.
definitely. I feel like Mordekaiser's like really good right now with the oh, what's the item? Demonic Embrace or something? Or was it Riftmaker? I think Riftmaker.
I think you build both. I built both when I played Mordekaiser. Riftmaker gives you Omnivamp, which is super good on Mordekaiser since if you're in a fight, you're constantly dealing damage to people. It also increases your damage like what Haunting Guys used to do. And then once it's fully stacked, you get extra true damage. Kind of like Conquer, a mix between Conquer and Haunting Guys. Wukong in the jungle, I'm assuming, for Dan. Not bad. It's good at getting onto the Ash. If wait, one of these is going mid or Poppy support. Poppy support into Leona actually would be really good.
It is a big brain strategy, although like actually this is a pretty beefy setup for Bambi's baskets. They are kind of lacking in the damage department, I think. Poppy is apparently Jin. Okay. Okay. We're continuing to ban out Vice's champions. Anivia is gone from the clutches of Red Lightning. I'm surprised they haven't taken the Victor off the table yet, which is extremely broken at the moment.
Didn't they just nerf it though? He was complaining about it.
He was complaining about it, but it is a good nerf. It is a big nerf actually, but I don't think it would matter that much.
We'll see if he actually wants to play it. The Fizz ban makes me think he wants to, as well as the Twisted Fate. I mean, yeah, they may just be going down Vice Lele's champion pool list. But there's the ban, never mind.
I feel like they made it really obvious with the Victor ban, with the Fizz ban, that
I feel like Zilean would actually be really good here. If you look at Leona, Malphite, Ashe, like they all want to go in, so if you can keep someone alive from that initial engage, they don't really have a lot afterwards.
They really don't.
Mordekaiser are going to clean up fights later, or after, if they survive the initial burst.
Most definitely. I am curious to see what they pick here. They do need a high damage up, but Shen, this is so beefy for them. So I'm assuming that's a Shen top, a Wukong jungle, and a Mordekaiser mid.
I would agree. Tristan does like his Mordekaiser mid, and they should just left the Fizz up then, but maybe they decided.
I think they leave it up as a flex pick, if anything, and then they just send it top lane if needed, but I think they're like,
I feel like you should have picked ADC there, but that's just me. Kha'Zix's coming in pretty good into the Mordekaiser, and I would just say the Mordekaiser. Kind of 1v1 them since they both get increased damage. And the Echo coming in for mid lane. I think Mordekaiser is actually pretty well into Echo. Echo's just going to come right into Q range. So you can smack it, but
yeah, I think it all really
great. And go ahead.
I think that matchup just all really depends on how well Mordekaiser times his shield, and if he's actually, it's a skill matchup. I think like Echo can get his passive and there's just like dip before Mordekaiser can do any damage back.
Ooh, Lissandra though it is. I'm confused. So wait, they already had Jin.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
Jin. It's Jin instead of Poppy. Yeah, so they do have
what
some
I said
damage.
About picking ADC earlier. So what do we got? We got Mordekaiser, Wukong, Jin, Shen. So I think it's Lissandra mid, Wukong jungle, Mordekaiser top with Shen, Jin, bot lane. I like this team for what they have. They gotta kind of wait unless they get a nutty Wukong flank or Lissandra ultimate. It's kind of hard to say who's gonna win this. Both teams have a lot of engage, a lot of follow up.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the Kha'Zix pick here.
I think it's fine. It's not great into Wukong since you jump in on Wukong, you just W or whatever his clone is. Kind of just nullifies your burst. And I think also when the clone is up, you don't get the isolation damage. So if they play around that correctly, Wukong should have a good time. But once the clone goes down, I think Kha'Zix start to win.
I'm more worried about in like situations where there's like skirmishes and everything. If there's like Lysandra or like Mordekaiser or anyone, they can just sort of like take Kha'Zix out of the fight, and it should be
Yeah,
easier for like Jin to play the game. But even if they don't take the Kha'Zix out of the fight or the Echo, for instance, I still think it won't be too bad for the Jin to play because it's just like
I kind of disagree. I see 4 people like alting on top of him and just murdering him, or not alting, but like Echo Kha'Zix jumping in on him.
Malphite, Leona. Yeah,
Malphite also Leona just alting him from downtown.
yeah,
So if they
I see
focus too
it.
hard on them, it's going to be okay since the rest of the team has the opportunity to if Rambley wastes all their big CC abilities, like Mordekaiser Wukong will run over these fights. Ashe is probably not going to get away from Wukong. Echo is going to get ulted by Mord or stunned up by Lysandra, which is probably their point. Like Echo's going to try to jump in, get stunned up, and hopefully they burst him out with the Jin Wukong. Then hopefully kill him before he ult. There's a number of ways this game could go. It's a lot about execution here, and neither of these teams have executed particularly well, so there's going to be some interesting plays here.
Very interesting. Looks like it is actually Bambi Cinder back in the jungle on the Wukong. I'm not really a big fan of Wukong jungle anymore.
The clear's a little bit slow, and I feel like
Yeah,
you need some levels on Wukong to actually properly like one-shot people or do what Wukong needs to do. But it's not a
right.
bad pick. It gives him some agency. He's not playing like a Mumu or some super tank that relies on his team to
Carry him
keep him
through the
alive for
early
a bit.
stages, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab some water really quick. I'm thirsty. Be right back.
Leave me for the 3-minute.
I'll be back in like 30 seconds, bro. Chill.
Sure. We got a clock right here. Oh, they don't see it, but I do. 30 seconds from now. Who do we think is winning in the chat? Let's take your bets. Well, the e-board isn't listening. No one? Cool. I see how it is. Just everyone leaves me to watch this wonderful game of League of Legends. I do like the idea of the Shen. I feel like it's a good adaptation. It's not like ask who do you think is going to win, not who do you want. I don't think anyone besides Gum Squad really cares who wins. I mean, maybe these teams care, but I have my doubts. But as I was saying about the Shen, like with the Leona Malphite and two assassins, being quick Shen ult is going to be super important for keeping someone alive because you can keep someone alive through the upfront burst. They don't have a whole lot of damage. Yeah, Ashe is going to be Ashe, but she takes a long time to actually give out consistent damage. More of the utility pick. They're definitely going to be relying on the Echo Kha'Zix combo to deal most of their damage.
Okay, maybe it wasn't 30 seconds, but I am back.
Whole extra minute and a half.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I've made Dane upset.
It's fine.
I expect a fiesta coming out of this game just by looking at the two comps. Like I expect constant.
They're going to be fights. Both teams want to go in and then duke it out.
They want to kill each other. They want to murder everything
and
they see.
I am all for it. Ashe and Jin don't have like 10 deaths by the end of the game. Not each, but maybe. Let's say each. Yeah, each. I'm gonna be disappointed.
Would be a sad sight. ADCs deserve to die, so they shall die this game in spectacular fashion, over and over and over again.
The draft has decreed that no ADC will live. Like, I can see just Mordekaiser ulting to Ashe and dying, Lysana jumping on her and just dying, Wukong jumping on Ashe and she's just dying.
Dying.
Yeah,
Same thing
then,
in the other side. Echo jumping on
yeah.
Jhin, dying. Kha'Zix jumping on Jhin, dying. Malphite Leona piling on Jhin, just dying.
If this, I feel like randomly, if Kha'Zix gets ahead, they don't have a great answer besides the Sandra. So if Kha'Zix gets far enough ahead, the Mordekaiser ult is not really going to be able to help him and just going to get him killed. Jhin is just going to get one shot, and
yeah, I mean,
Wukong won't do enough damage to actually kill him, but we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, Mordekaiser ahead is good against Kha'Zix, but behind Kha'Zix just like shreds through him because he has the consistent isolation damage in the Death Realm. Looks like we will be heading into game shortly. We'll be able to get this cast started. First game of the gauntlet to determine who gets the final playoff spot. Just a reminder for those who have just joined the stream, there will be another Gauntlet game at 10:30 tonight, casted by Dane and Forgy, where Gum Squad will be playing the winner of this match. So look forward to that and tune in then as well.
But first things first, one of these teams has to win.
Indeed. And I don't know who
Jhin
will be.
with the bold move of the Dark Harvest. He knows he wants to fight, and he knows to be able to stay alive long enough to get these procs off. It's gonna be interesting to see what people build. I would say I've played a little bit during the new season, but I've not seen every item, so I'll have to do a bit of reading throughout the game if I don't recognize one of the items.
All right, well, if this league client would like to load, it would be nice.
I'm using this time to rearrange the scoreboard.
I'm also using this time to rearrange the scoreboard and continue eating my dinner.
Who do you think won the skin battle? I think it's 3-3.
Battle. I think. One sec, it's frozen. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute.
Bambi Cinder is not connected to the game. They're stacking 4. You can't see it right now, but I can. I'm 35 seconds in.
I'm also 35 seconds in. Looks like it's a 4v5 that they're playing currently. Game's already off to a great start. This is what we like to see.
Bambi Cinder has to read the new jungle items to see which one he has to use to smite, or which one he should get. Looks like he's opting for the blue, but also not opting to leave the base. Are we gonna get a pause?
Not. I think he can't. I don't think he knows where the potions are. That's my guess. I don't think he knows where they are.
Are we gonna pause and tell him, or what's going on here? Guess no pots, no battle.
Nope. He has left the base. I think he gave up on trying to find. Oh, he found the pots.
He found
one. They haven't found where the refillable potions are yet. He decided to go with one pot. And they've decided to start leashing without the jungler there.
What good teammates he has.
Oh, yeah, indeed.
Him and the bros supporting each other.
So, Kha'Zix going for the correct option of the challenging smite this game. Wukong opting for the chilling, even though I think challenging would be better to survive the Kha'Zix burst if they do end up scrapping in the jungle at some point.
I think it's okay. The extra CC is very helpful in Wukong, especially before 6.
Oh, true.
Just lets you stick on people a little bit better. But yeah, the challenging smite is better, or would be pretty good for the one-on-one, since Kha'Zix does like to do a lot of damage. That 20% damage reduction would be very helpful. Mordekaiser hitting level 2, getting a nice EQ combo into the auto attack with the passive proc, but Echo has found Wukong in the jungle, the same level. Wukong jumps away. This is a bold move by Echo. Never the teammates to help him out. He did leave a little bit early, so he may have lost an extra wave. Or extra little bit of the minion wave.
A tad bit. Yeah, it's ambitious. It's an ambitious attempt. Something I personally wouldn't have gone for. But I guess if you do have the push early, you can kind of do what you want.
It does give Kha'Zix a camp lead, and Mordekaiser's looking prime for the gank. Pushing pretty hard. He doesn't see him yet. Now he does. If he can escape for a little bit while longer. Wukong is on his way.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he lives this. Oh, very well played with the claw on Mordekaiser.
And now Wukong is here. Can he clean up, though? And he cannot.
My man,
Doesn't
Charlie.
have an even burn flash.
Oh, wait, will Red Lightning get a solo kill on Vice? Red Lightning?
Oh, he
with
walks
the solo
back
kill?
into the stun, though, please. You win these.
Oh, Red Lightning, no! Bambi Center is going aggressive onto Elvin. That Kha'Zix is very low. Please do not tower dive this. Thank you.
I just noticed that there's a cleanse on Echo. Is that... What do you think about that? Is
So Cleanse doesn't... Cleanse is fine against Lissandra. Oh, could have flash autoed.
He could flash autoed.
Just lacking a little bit of that killer instinct, even though he is doing very well for himself in this lane.
Yeah, he's up a bit of farm as well. That's about a kills lead in farm. Let's see how much gold he's up. A little under 250 gold.
But yeah, just to like talk about the Cleanse just screams like
insecurity.
Insecurity, yeah, there's the word for it. It just screams insecurity to me. Like, Echo's already really strong into Lissandra, like an extremely safe pick. I don't see the need for Cleanse on him, but Bambi Cinder is going aggressive, is forced to flash away once he sees the Echo over. Red Lightning might be in an iffy situation, but claws out. Vice follows with the E. Very good buffer on that front. First blood going over to the Kha'Zix. Excellent taunt flash on to Bode Kinkajo. Falls immediately. Bambi Cinder picking up the kill credit on that one. 1-for-1 trade. Slight gold lead for Bambi's baskets.
Yeah, the Bramley had the 4 people together while Bambi's baskets were all kind of split, or Red Lightning was split on the one side, and the 3 others were. Ooh, they found 3v3. Good stun.
Oh yeah, that's another kill over to Kha'Zix. This one's going to follow shortly too. Very, very good collapse. On to the jungle and the support. Things are not looking good in this early game.
Kha'Zix 3-0. Kha'Zix got the 3 kills, all 3 of them, so this is exactly what they wanted.
I kind of
Red
hope...
Lightning does have a little bit of a level lead. A little XP lead, I think.
I kind of hope with how beefy this team of Bambi's Baskets is, Kha'Zix will opt for the Eclipse buy, since it gives the % armor pen and the % max health damage, which I think is really strong, compared to, like, I guess, the little bit extra lethality or, like, stealth you get from Prowler's Claw or the Duskblade. I just don't think those items are nearly as good as Eclipse, which is... I think you can agree with me that Eclipse is just, like, pretty turbo broken right now.
I wouldn't say turbo broken because I don't want them to nerf it, but if it might be too good on Assassins. We'll find out if he goes at this game. You got the longsword, which doesn't really tell us much. He's sitting on 1,500 gold, almost 1,600 gold. So this might be an opportunity for Red Side to get the dragon, but they don't know he's actually... They don't know if he's back yet, or that he hasn't.
I don't know if that pink ward was necessary. I don't know what that really accomplishes, but hey, give an award to the jungler.
I mean, you don't want the Kha'Zix just running into a jungle and killing him now. Like,
that's true.
But I'd like to see that farther up. But oh well, it is what it is. Wards on the... I'm just happy people are buying and placing wards.
Okay, Wukong looking to go for the Tiamat first. I don't know if he realizes that Tiamat doesn't have an active anymore.
Shall see. Spot on the ward. You might be looking for a bot lane gank, but he's been found out by
By Vice, right?
Leone's Echo.
That's so much damage from the Echo. Surely,
Ooh, he misses the cleanse, but
Bambi Cinder walks right into the stun field. Vice picking up the kill credit on that one. Lissandra does not have ulti. Wasn't able to burst out the Echo in that exchange. Double kill coming out for Bode Kinkajo 50. As Vice is kind of sad he's not getting these kills, but he's pretty happy his team is doing well.
oh, definitely. Top lane continues to be Mordekaiser favored. Hard for him to farm with Mordekaiser skewing him the entire time, but this is exactly what Bambi's Baskets did not want to happen. They got their combo out onto the Echo, tried to kill him before he ulted. They were not quick enough to actually finish him off, and then Echo turning the fight with their bot lane roaming again first, but trust with their bot lane.
Not too sure why Mordekaiser ulted there. That was pretty interesting.
Did he try to ult the no Malphite ult?
I mean, yeah, Malphite ult. I don't know why Malphite ulted there. Maybe just try to clear the minion wave. I don't know. Does Malphite ult do damage to minions?
It does.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. I think so. I'd be shocked if it didn't. But I've not read the ability all that much. I've played Malphite like a total of like 8 times. It's not really what you're paying attention to. Or at least I am. Yeah, they do get to trade objectives though, and they're only down like 1,000 gold, which isn't insurmountable. Yeah, the Kha'Zix is fed, and now Ashe has 2 kills, but top lane's doing well. Mordekaiser's doing work in this top lane. They're looking for a dive with Wukong. Not even a dive. They're just trying to drop the Herald. If they can get this dive off before Kha'Zix and I can get here, but Astro is on the way.
Sure, it is on the way. Alvin gets stunned up, locked down, but will actually not fall. Instead, the fight is turned on the back tail as Vice picks up a double kill. Triple kill might follow shortly afterwards. He's currently still in the death realm. Immediately bursts out the Mordekaiser once he's out. Triple kill over to Vice. 3-0-5, absolutely dominating on this Echo pick.
I think in the Mordekaiser there, you can kind of just walk up and kill the Malphite. You kind of know you're going to die. Your team should be telling you that we're all dead now. And then Echo's going to kill you, so just go all out for the the Malphite who's at, what, 100 HP? 200 HP? I feel like he's maybe Cinder, the player, Wukong, has been a little bit too aggressive. He reached a good kill, but if he reached level 6, they would have killed both, or they would have like bursted the Kha'Zix even quicker and been able to like focus their efforts onto the Echo. But he is 6 now, but he was not then, which little sus. But the gold lead actually shrinks from that. They get the plates from the Rift Herald. They get the shutdown Kha'Zix, so it's actually fairly good. And with the kill, the Mordekaiser coming back and getting a kill onto the Malphite is actually not that bad.
Really is not. Although having a fed Echo and a fed Kha'Zix is very scary. I think Echo's actually decently strong in this current patch with the new items.
He does choose the Duskblade over the Eclipse. You don't want to do that.
Does go for the dive, ends up giving over a 600 gold shutdown to the Wukong.
And if you're Red Lightning, you say
hashtag worth.
In all chat, you gotta let him know.
You gotta let him know, exactly. It's like GG mid-diff noob.
He's down 4 kills. Still up 13 farm. Granted, range matchup versus melee, and I feel like it's fairly easy to wave clear on the Lissandra. And Echo's been roaming a little bit quicker and more. But a CS lead is a CS lead, and they actually have the gold lead now with that shutdown going over.
Indeed, they do have a gold lead with the shutdown.
Cat's Magi's. It's a bit bold move, a little early Magi's, thinking he's going to be able to keep it stacking. was a nice use of the cleanse there, actually, that time to.
Oh my god, I could
Red Lightning misses the E.
so
for the
much
W.
damage right now. I mean, Vice does so much damage. Shen forced to ult just to prevent the dive. I think he was out? I don't know, actually. It's like actually really
I
easy
think
for
it was
him.
okay, but having the Shen there just to let Red Lightning clear this wave and get the XP is fairly important. You have Wukong in the bot lane just in case they look for the dive. He does not have ult, but he's just there for body. Not if I get any good trade in there.
Is getting a decent trade. You already see the Vice is here in the bot lane. Ash Arrow lands onto Bambi Cinder. Forced to ult. It's taken extremely low on a killing spree with this Wukong. Are bringing it back, although Bode Kinkajo does do a lot of damage in the back end of the fight. Jin falls too as the double kill goes over to the Ash. Red Lightning very late on the roam.
Yeah, with him having the wave pushed into him, with the needing the Shen to help him clear, Vice Lily just walks down the bot lane with Elvin. They get a nice 4-for-3 or 4v3 and come out on top. They get what, 3 kills there? 3 for 1?
Something like that, yeah, 3 for 1. I think pretty much everyone fell on the side of Bambi's in that scuffle, and only Vice ended up dropping, so it was a win for the side of Ramley once again. Should Ramley be worried about this Mordekaiser right now?
Not particularly. I feel like Echo does fairly well into the Mordekaiser. He can kind of survive the Death Realm, and also Mordekaiser struggles with AP matchups, since a lot of the AP items aren't super great on him.
Oh, the stun lands. I mean, a lot of free tower damage off. Interesting to note that the changes to Hextech Revolver actually make it into the Death Realm.
This is a dead rock.
Yeah, he's just dead. He just gives up, just stands still. He's like, I've succumbed to my fate. Just go next.
Yeah, my team will carry me. You can't kill all of us. But it is a good sign. They might be able to get first turret. Plates have gone down, so this turret is not very tanky anymore. And bot lane is the back. Arrow, Ash Arrow? I just need to run. Just run.
Elvin is here. That's a dead Jin. Another kill goes over to Bode Kinkajo 50 on the Ash. Jay Steiny follows suit shortly afterwards as the mid tower falls to Vice Lele. Red Lightning ends up getting the return kill. Well played from the Lissandra.
Vice Lele channeling his inner wisher and running it down to turret after turret.
Indeed. Does this mean that Big Ichi is better than Vice Lele?
Is that even a question?
No, it's not. Big Ichi is obviously the best in the tournament.
I wonder where they go with this second Rift Herald. I assume mid.
Possibly.
Kind of doomed. Jin going for the Eclipse, which I'm not super thrilled about, but I guess the extra shield is what he wants. Does he have ult here? He does have ult here. Ash is fairly low, but not feeling it. Save it for next game.
I mean, again, I feel like if he wanted a shield really badly, he could have gone to Moral Shield, though.
Yeah, with all that AD, like your Qs will, or your autos will just vamp so much. I feel like he might be thinking, oh, Omni-Vamp's so good, but I think the lifesteal is much better. The 2% lifesteal, or whatever percent lifesteal extra you get from Shield Bell, and the shield as well, but is better than the 10% Omni-Vamp.
I would have even liked to see a Gale Force just for a bit of mobility on the Jin, so you could, like, escape. I'm not a big fan of the Eclipse.
Well, it's early. Like, we can kind of forgive people.
We can indeed forgive people. Ash looking to build Boric after Kraken Slayer instead of opting for a Rageblade, which is quite interesting. I don't understand.
Is Rageblade actually good on Ash now?
Yeah, Rageblade, there's like a bug on Ash where Rageblade does like double or triple the damage it's supposed to do, so it's like pretty insane on the champion.
Yikes. Slowly trying to get a kill onto the Jin, but he's now in trouble with the Wukong here. Forced to flash, but is slowed by the Jin ultimate. But the E flash combo will get him away.
Casting. Oh shit, we got our boy Daniel in the chat. Welcome, Daniel.
Interesting lane assignments. Bot lane stays bot lane for Bambi's baskets, but they switch solo laners while Malphite stays in the top lane. Echo goes bot. So
yeah, Mordekaiser
really
has gone
sure.
mid. Little confused on that one, but I don't.
It's okay if he can get his ult off and kill the Ashe, but he's gonna need some support from the Wukong.
Most definitely.
If he wants to actually survive the lane, especially when Ashe is built. There is like an extra item. Although I don't think Kraken Slayer is the best idea. Yes, extra true damage is fine. How much is that actually damage right now?
I feel like Kraken Slayer is fine on Ashe this game. I feel like Kraken Slayer in general is really good on Ashe because it synergizes really well with Rageblade, which is pretty broken on the champion at the moment. Lissandra has also opted for the Everfrost, which doesn't really make sense to me. He's going for a more supportive option when, in a game where you're already behind, you want to maximize the burst. I would have preferred to see a Luden's Echo or even a Leandry's out. I think Leandry's would have been really good this game on the Lissandra. Shenalt comes through. Vice forced to ulti out of there so he doesn't get taunted under tower.
Kha'Zix is here as well, and that Jhin is already super low, so the turret goes down. They're not really getting anything for it. There's nothing really on the top side to take. It's kind of playing a little slow. Fine, like you're down a little bit gold. You don't need to overforce. You've been doing all game, but okay. So the Mordekaiser back into the Malphite matchup. Let him continue to get ahead. He is 2 levels up on pretty much everyone in the game besides Echo. Actually, no, he's only one level up. And Malphite got the level up, as I say that, of course, just to prove me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, Malphite is keeping up in XP, which is fine. He's just going to be an ult bot going into the game, but critically, the Rift Maker, aka Conqueror V2 for mages, is Boat King Jump might be caught here. Farming in the mid lane alone. Second ulti comes out from Wukong. 900 gold shutdown. Goes over.
And actually, just before Dragon spawns as well. Yeah.
I have to keep an eye on this the next time Wukong ults, but I think every tick procs Ravnus Hydra. Alvino might be caught out here. Jumps and flashes out to safety. Vice going in aggressively. Ults out with the Echo. Things are looking really split. What was that Everfrost Red Lightning? What are you doing? Do you know how to use that item? Vice caught out with the
he knows how to turn it on, but Echo with no ult dies.
Yeah, excellent taunt from Jay Steiny into the pull. Picks up a quick kill.
This is huge for whatever their name is. Bambi's baskets. They stop the dragon stacking, get a bunch of kills, get the shutdown on the Ashe crucially. And now the game is within 1,000 gold again.
It is within 1,000 gold.
To be the first one removed from the tournament.
I said we thought this game was going to be close, and it's closer than we expected. Ramley had a strong showing in the early game of Bambi's baskets, fighting back, determined to not fall in the first round of the gauntlet, determined to not be the worst team in the league.
I feel like they can go for Ashe here. Ashe is not in a position.
Oh man, what is she? Very good pull from the Mordekaiser. That is a dead Ashe. The Everfrost tech coming in, missing once again. Red Lightning.
I think he's 0 for 3.
He is 0 for 3 on the Everfrost, right?
let's keep the counter going. And this should be a bot lane turret as well. 3 people are here, but they do have a lot of gold. So they may want to back, but Mordekaiser sticking around. But this could be a little tricky. Malphite is here as well. Help with the wave clear.
Definitely are. I kind of feel like they want to push these 2 towers down.
I feel like they could have gotten that turret.
Yeah, a bit of indecision. Maybe they saw Malphite, Leona on a ward and were like, let's just back out, try another time. Somebody in the chat, Lord Wisher, Mr. Wandon, if you could do us a big favor and keep track of how many Everfrost's Red Lightning has missed this game, that would be ideal. We're currently at 3.
I'm not a huge fan of the Morellonomicon right now. On the Mordekaiser. I feel like the Demonic Gaze is so much better.
Yeah. I just feel
Like,
like when you have Riftmaker and Demonic Embrace, it's just Leandry's on crack plus like Gunblade healing. It's insane, and then you just have Conqueror on top of that. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm not a big fan of Morello's. Plus, there isn't really too much healing coming out from their team aside from Echo maybe ulting. Kha'Zix doesn't really have healing.
He's got a little bit of healing, but it's not like enough to be like super game changing.
Right, exactly.
I love the Malphite just sitting in front of red lighting and auto attacking to death. I respect that.
Dude,
a man knows what he wants.
He's trying to do his best Joko Lyoko impression.
Fortunately, he's not playing Kog'Maw, where standing still and auto attacking will win you the game. They may have found Elvin here. Good taunt.
Yeah, I mean, the Kha'Zix
he jumps right into Mordekaiser.
I think... is Vice caught out here? Could be. He does still have ulti. Jay Steiny going in with the ult a little bit. Echo is in the Death Realm. Might run away. He's going to run straight into the Jhin. Never mind. Mordekaiser kills him in the Death Realm. Charlie, absolute monster this game on the Mordekaiser.
I do like the Morellonomicon when he ults the Echo.
Oh yeah, 100%. 100%.
Making me eat my words again. Well done.
You know what I like, actually? Actually, you know what I don't like? I don't like Duskblade. This is exactly what I said at the start of the game, where if he went Eclipse, this Kha'Zix would have been doing so much more now. Because, yeah, invisibility on Duskblade is nice, especially, but like, it's conditional. It's conditional. You have to kill someone, but if you're not killing anyone, then what's the point? Eclipse, you can press R, you can press auto Q, and then run away with your E, with like a fat move speed burst and like a huge shield. Like, it's really strong, and I don't see a reason why people shouldn't take Eclipse on any AD assassin. I just think the item's too broken for its own good.
It looks like they're setting up for Baron here. A lot of people have back. Red Lighting is in a very precarious situation. Only half health. Does not see the Kha'Zix until too late, but he's just gonna die.
Yeah, I think he succumbs to his death there, decides to save the ulti. Although this does give first dibs to Baron for the side of Ramley.
And Dragon is up in 40 seconds as well, which I think is the bigger prize for... there should be a bigger prize for Ramley, since they have the first two. They want to get to that soul, or that soul point at this point.
Yeah, you can already see Elvino in the chat spamming the Dragon, furiously pinging that objective. They want to go for it. They want the ult CDR on Echo. They want the ult CDR on Ashe. It's invaluable to them.
It's going to be hard to get through the Mordekaiser, though. Kha'Zix, he's going to be looking for the Kha'Zix. He's got enough damage to beat up on the Kha'Zix.
Most definitely. They are going to get the Scuttle, which gives them a bit of river control for this Dragon fight, although you're going to have to be careful. Mordekaiser's going to have to time his ult well to prevent a Kha'Zix steal coming in. They are both even levels, and if you're even level with the Kha'Zix in the jungle, you know Q Smite will most likely out-smite what you've got, unless you're a Nunu.
Cho'Gath.
Or Cho'Gath, yeah. I forgot about Cho'Gath.
So the Dragon Dance begins. Who will be the one to engage? I got my money on Malphite.
Yeah, I mean, he is playing Malphite. He just has to press one button.
You should look for the Mordekaiser. If they can CC the Mordekaiser and kill him, this team falls apart.
Most definitely. Oh, Wukong is in for the flank. An excellent double ulti comes up. Mordekaiser has been thrown into the Death Realm. Bode Kinkaja will fall immediately. Meanwhile, Malphite is getting beaten to death in the Death Realm while Elvin is trying to wreak havoc on the backline. Manages to pick up the Jhin. Jumps out with the wings. Gets the reset. He's going to be chased away, forced to flash out. That will be a second drag over to the side of Bambi's Baskets. A 4-for-1 in the exchange. Excellent team fight. Oh, they found Elvin. He's going to have to jump away. Yep. That is an easy dragon pickup for the side of Bambi's Baskets coming back in the game.
Well-designed play by Bambi Cinder. Flashing over the wall into four members to get the knock-up to start that fight off. Well done. Doesn't even die for his sins.
Indeed.
gets the red buff on his way out, and the dragon as well. And this bot turret too. Ooh,
Yep.
This is big money for Bambi's Baskets.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, the gold lead has swung in the favor of Bambi's Baskets with a 3,000 gold lead in favor. Let's just check the gold charts really quickly. Red Lightning has almost caught up to Vice. There was a time in this game where Vice was 4-0 on the Echo, but he has died 6 times in a row since. Things
It'd be
ain't
like
looking
that
good.
sometimes. Yeah, this Mordekaiser is also huge.
He's a
Ulting
monster, man.
Ulting the Malphite before he can get the response or the re-engage off it, forced to.
Really smart play.
Yeah. The Malphite, either one, but the Malphite forced to ult pretty much when the fight is already over. Like they lose the Ashe while Malphite's in the Mordekaiser ult, so there's no real there wasn't enough protection to keep the Ashe alive. He does now have QSS, so it's gonna be hard for Lissandra to stun her again.
It really is, but at the same time, that is a Mordekaiser tax. But Mordekaiser can just keep ulting this Malphite to prevent the re-engage. I think the rest of his team, as evident by that last team fight, are perfectly happy with taking the 4v4.
You can kind of pick anyone but the Ashe at this point.
Right, exactly, and he'll be doing completely fine. It's always a joy to see Charlie in the top. What was that Malphite ult? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Oh,
and he's gonna live
oh
too.
my god.
So oof.
Elvin's
all
eyes
around.
must be bleeding after seeing that. I don't know what to say, man.
I don't know. I don't want to go from that. Like, Bambi Cinder also tried to use his ultimate to catch the Echo, but Echo jumped over the wall, so that ult is wasted as well. The Malphite's starting to put some work in, though. For which team, it's up to for you to decide.
Epic rap battles of history. It's up for you to decide. Baron Dance
he
is
had Everfrost too, and I forgot to use it.
All right, well, anyone got a tally on the Everfrost? He has
It's
not
still
used
0-3. He
Everfrost
hasn't
since
used it
going
yet.
0-3. All right, good to know. But you know, I'd rather he use it and miss because you miss all the shots you don't take. You're bound to hit one
he's
eventually.
0 infinity at this point. Mordekaiser TPing in to stop this Baron. Fairly good play if they back out. They get the TP for practically nothing. Stops the Mordekaiser push in the bot lane, which you can't really answer, but it does allow. I feel like Bambi's Basket can just start the Baron, but they decide against it.
I wonder what that recurve bow builds into for Mordekaiser.
Ooh, they found Kha'Zix.
They did find Kha'Zix. Ult comes in, dropped onto Mordekaiser. Eric's P is
She's
caught
alone.
out. Yeah, she's just dead. Wukong ult used for that one. Meanwhile, Vice wreaks havoc on the Jhin. Finally picks up his 5th kill after 14 minutes of continuously dying Bode Kingajo.
Don't do that. Oh,
Oh
no. Don't
Charlie. Don't ult the
QSS.
QSS Ashe, man. Oh, man.
This fight is going to be very scrappy now.
Alright, they're chasing down the
Randomly
2
a split.
assassins now.
But they're very hard to catch. Both have jumps. And Echo has the extra
The slow.
attack speed, or the slow and the call it. movement speed,
Okay, ult comes in from... He lands Everfrost, but not in the sweet spot, so... Wisher, chat, please tell me. Does that count as a hit?
0.5 out of 4.
Yeah, or does that count as 0.5 out of 4? You guys ask. You guys tell me. It counts as... He's just going for the 0. He missed. Alright, apparently you have to land the sweet spot. Alright, then. So Red Lightning currently 0 for 4 on the Everfrost.
At least he used it.
At least he used it. At least he did indeed use it. The Leona ult misses on to Bambi Cinder as the re-engage comes through. Eric's P caught in the middle of 5 angry members of Bambi's Baskets. That's another kill going over. They're not having a good time. Definitely not having a good time. Gives him first dibs on Dragon as well, as Kha'Zix comes in with the Ghost Blade, just zooming through the bot side jungle.
See if Mordekaiser learns his lesson and not ult the Ashe.
Yeah. I think it might have been a noopsie from Charlie. It's not usually a mistake he tends to make, but
And QSS is, it doesn't look like QSS anymore. It looks
really
different,
doesn't. It really doesn't.
But a Mordekaiser, you got to be careful. You got to be watching out for that. But he hasn't died, so it's not that big of a deal.
Right. Man has a 700 gold shutdown, absolutely massive. He's got Riftmaker, Void Staff, Morellos, and a recurve bow. I don't know what that recurve bow is building into. I would
Wit's
really like
End
to see a demonic embrace. Does it?
Or
Does Wit's End?
Nasher's Tooth.
Does it build into Nashers now?
I have no idea. I've built both of those items, and I forget which is actually that. I think they took out the other, Stinger? I forget if they took that out or not.
There you go, Wisher. You have the AP, 263. I just feel like if he went Luden's Deathcap Zonias, he would have a lot more AP, but it is what it is. He's going for the utility, even though he hasn't used his Everfrost much, and he's missed most of his Everfrosts. Level 16, 263 AP. Let's just compare Echo really quickly, since we do like comparisons here. Echo's level 15 and has 386 AP. Seeker's arm guard just looks like a sword until you like zoom into the picture. Like, it's just so weird to me.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's got kind of the same shape.
Yeah.
You can't really see the hand from far away.
Oh my god, what a one-shot from Elvin. Well played on that one. The Everfrost root finally lands. He hits it. The stun comes, the taunt comes through. Vice going in onto Jay Steiny, but this is a very, very tanky Shen. Oh, Red Lightning, why are you walking into that? Easy Echo passive comes out.
But now the rest of the team is here.
Another stun comes in. Mordekaiser has joined the fray. Malphite kills off the Shen. Will Echo live? No, he dies in the death realm as Malphite follows shortly after. 3 for 2 in the favor of Bambi's basket so far. However, the fight is going in. Bambi's Cinder going very aggressively onto the Ashe. A shutdown goes over to Elvin as the Mordekaiser bite falls shortly afterwards. An ace comes in, 1,000 gold shutdown over to the Kazakhs.
Not being situationally aware, like you're 3v2.
Yeah, numbers advantage.
You're running into, and also you split up. You got to stay together. You can't let the Kazakhs get his increased damage on you.
Man, just this Jin's build is just so unbelievably awful at the moment.
Collector, what does that do?
It executes people if you're below 5% HP, but like...
You haven't been killing anyone.
You haven't been killing anyone, exactly. That's my entire point. Like, Collector is OP if you're like turbo ahead, but you're just not.
Yeah.
Like, just build the crit, scale. Like, that's all you need to do. I don't know, maybe that...
Go for the IE next. Hopefully that'll help him turn the corner.
I would.
But I don't see him surviving the Kazakhs.
I don't know, maybe the Immortal Shield Bow would have been really nice here.
Who knows? I don't want to be too mean on people. Like, new items are new items.
New items are new items.
Read everything. Like, I read the patch notes. I don't know why. Forever.
I will be harsh. It's in my nature.
Alright, fine. I'll give people the benefit of the doubt. And also that Recurve bow did go into the tooth.
The Nasher's tooth. Okay, so it does build into Nasher's now. I think finally he's going to end up building the...
Build Zonias.
I think Zonias would be really good. I think he's going to be a little bit greedy and go for the Demonic Embrace. Oh, Red Light. That's a lot of damage onto Red Lightning. Shen ult is popped. That's a huge cooldown gone.
And they got to be careful here. Mordekaiser does have TP, but they are a little bit split. Ooh,
Jay Steiny is going to fall immediately as...
But they do respond. The Kazakhs are
dead. They shut down the Kazakhs. The re-engage comes through on the fight. Another Everfrost misses from Red Lightning. As Lena is taken into the Death Realm. Charlie picks up the kill credit on that one.
Malphite has joined now.
2 for 2. Yeah, Malphite has joined. What is Jin? Okay, the Eclipse is going a bit deep here. He is out. Echo's going to clean this fight up, actually. Another kill onto Mordekaiser. He is pretty strong at the moment. As Vice, he's just like...
him up.
What? Holy moly, it has a lot of damage.
Oh, he misses his Q, though. Does it have his W?
Does have his W.
You gotta be careful now. You can get one shot here as the Mordekaiser. Echo now has ult again. Great champion. Ooh, but the Shen ult coming in. If that's his E.
Oh, excellent taunt flash. He's gonna force the ulti. Don't stand on top of him. Please don't stand on top of him. Oh my god, I said don't stand on top of him, man.
But it is a big. Both members are huge for the dragon fight. This is going to be a lot riding on the Wukong here to make sure he kills the Ashe or the Kazakhs.
Yeah, I think ideally you take care of the Kazakhs first.
Because Red Line does not have a lot of damage.
He really doesn't. I mean, he's gone for one of the lowest damage builds I've seen in a while. So Lissandra doesn't do much. Kazakhs is on the backside. Immediately jumps on him. Elvin will fall instantly as the re-engage comes in from the Malphite, but you all don't have damage. Double kill goes over to the Wukong as Jin finally picks up the first kill. He's on the board. As this will be sole drag for the side of... does Everfrost hitting the dragon count?
No. I'm going to say no. Oh, they're pinging on the Baron. 30 seconds on Kazakhs. They can do this. They don't really have the greatest damage with Jin, but I think they can take this with the Wukong. Mordekaiser's up as well. He's going to join them. Echo needs to get here quick and find a kill, something to slow this down.
He really does. I mean, game's still pretty close. I mean, it's a lot of damage onto Mordekaiser into the Death Realm. Echo goes. Cleanse does not remove that ult, my friend. That was a mistake. Bode Kinkajo 50 will follow immediately. That's an ace in the extended fight, plus a Baron for the side of Bambi's Baskets. Now Sporting.
They don't have a lot of turrets, though.
Yeah, they don't have a wave currently. But 40-second death timers, they're just falling one by one after another.
You don't need to go that far, buddy. Your team's all dead. You
really don't.
Your turrets are your new teammates now.
Your turrets are your teammates.
Just rough. Now with 4 people dead, this might end the wave. This could be game. Kazakhs can't really jump into all 5. And they take this turret so fast. Echo's not even going to respawn yet, and this is going to be a win for Bambi's Baskets. Moving on to round 2 of the Gauntlet.
We will be moving on to round 2 of the Gauntlet. That kicks Rambly out of playoff contentions. Unfortunate circumstances for them, but thank you for coming in and playing in VCU LCS. It was a joy having y'all. What the fuck is that noise? Huh? I'm so confused. There's like a shrieking noise outside of my... I still hear it.
Fire alarm?
It's not a fire alarm. Whatever. Let's pull someone in for an interview. I think Charlie deserves an interview that game.
All right, sure, yeah. He popped off. 12-3 on the Mordekaiser. Second in damage though, getting beat up by Vicelay's Echo.
Welcome, Charlie.
Well done game overall.
What an excellent performance on the Mordekaiser. Things were really close. Things were really getting really close at one point, but y'all pulled it out in the end with the win. Does this give you some confidence going into the second round of the Gauntlet? How do you feel with your chances?
Oh wait, am I interviewing?
You are interviewing.
You're already here.
I did not realize.
How do you not expect to interview with a performance like that? Popping off from the Mordekaiser, killing everyone.
I mean, I think Dan did really well. I think his Wukong finally showed up in a game, and I'm really happy about it. I think Tristan also played really well from behind, even though the Echo was really, really strong. And I just think my team played really well overall. And if we have our real ADC, just you wait.
Is he going to be here for your next game in an hour and a half?
No clue. Wait, are we playing again in an hour and a half?
Yeah, you guys are. So Gum Squad is willing to play a game at 10:30 if the winner of this game is willing to play at 10:30. So bring it up to your team. Hope you guys are willing to play at 10:30 so we can get 2 games in a row done. You know, you guys can bring some of that momentum into the next game. Must be feeling good to advance to the second round of the Gauntlet.
Dog, it was kind of hard to click because I'm at home, so I have to play on a different setup, and it's kind of... I was sitting here like, oh, I can't auto.
Hey, quick question. What are you building with that Giant's Belt? What's your final item to run out the build?
Embrace. That was Demonic Embrace. Fake Leandries.
I agree. I do like the Riftmaker, though.
I only built that because, Riftmaker makes Mordekaiser broken. If y'all aren't building Riftmaker on Mordekaiser, you're trolling. You get to free stack and in Death Realm and then come out to the team fight with a fully stacked Riftmaker.
It's pretty
Unless
insane.
you alt the QSS.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
It's okay.
Funny, I also learned this game that cleanse doesn't work on Mordekaiser ult.
Yeah, I didn't know that either.
That's really random.
I play Mordekaiser.
Well,
It is what it is. Well, congrats on the victory. Congrats to Bambi's Baskets for moving the second round of the Gauntlet. Y'all will be facing Gum Squad later today. I will be coin flipping that side selection right now if anyone wants to see that. So give me a second.
can we get a hand cam?
I'm gonna be doing it on Google.
All
right, here we go with the coin flip. All right, it is heads, which unfortunately means Gum Squad gets side selection once again. You guys don't get side selection. So
why do you hate us? Why do you not like us?
Bro, I like you guys. This is just working against against the favor, you know?
Dan, I think Lokesh doesn't like me.
What do you mean?
I would agree. He's kind of feeling pretty hostile right now.
What do you mean?
I feel attacked.
A good win.
I'm
proud of you. It didn't look great at the start there, but y'all pulled through.
That
well
wasn't
done.
my fault. That wasn't my fault. I'm just gonna let that be known.
Blame your garbage mid laner.
Yeah, you know, he's okay. He's a little slow in the head, but we forgive him for it.
We love him anyway.
We love him.
All right, well, GG's. I'm gonna end
Tristan, you're wonderful.
We love you, Tristan. Well, GG's. We're gonna end the stream there, but we will be back later for the second round of the Gauntlet. Bambi's Baskets versus Gum Squad. Once again, congratulations to Bambi's Baskets, and thank you for participating, all members of Rambling VCU LCS. Hope you guys sign up once again next semester. Peace out.
See ya.